So here's where I'm at. My last video, from idea to research to making the thumbnail to recording to editing, writing the script, everything took no less than 7 to 10 hours. The whole time I kept thinking to myself, this is gonna be great, this is possibly gonna be the best video I've ever made, and everybody's gonna see it, it's gonna be amazing, and we're gonna do awesome! Finish editing, I post it, and no one sees it. I send it to one of my friends. Their immediate response? Not the 4 views. Not the 4 views is correct. There are compilation videos, stolen jokes. You got bots on Reddit reading stories that they don't own, and they're all doing circles around me. So it's like, at this point, why even try? Alright, like, what's the point of putting in all this work so that I can be very disappointed and get a light roasting? In the modern age of content creation, I forgot the question, hold on. In the modern age of content creation, is quality really better than quantity? I can't take myself seriously. This isn't, what am I doing? Let's just start. Alright, but I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. Let me start by saying, this isn't my usual thing. I'm not like an essay type review commentary. I don't know what you call this, but I'm not that. I'm David. I like to challenge myself creatively, so like I made a podcast in 24 hours for the New York Times. I made a fake movie trailer based on a TikTok sound. I turned my book that I wrote in 6th grade into an audiobook. And just stuff like that, you know, creative stuff, usually that has a story attached to it, you know, stuff like that. And I like to think that I make good and genuinely entertaining stuff to watch. I pride myself on that type of thing. But on the Red Button website, that's not gonna cut it, now is it? You also need the other thing that all those how do you get 1,000 sub videos talk about.
Consistency.
It was gonna be like a montage of videos saying the word consistency, but I could only find like 2 of them. Consistency. Most video websites like people who make good videos but also make a lot of them consistently, so I've been trying to do that. Plan at the moment is I want to make a few shorts a week and then upload long videos once every week. That has not worked out, but we are still gonna keep trying. And do you know why it didn't work out this week? Because I had nothing. Okay, that's not totally true. I have a list of like ideas that I want to try out, but I can do any of them well in a week. So it was a bit of a race against the clock. I need to think of an idea, something new, something fresh, interesting that I can do pretty quickly. So I sat down, I had a brainstorming session, and this is everything I came up with. Yeah, that's right, a page full of nothing. I had nothing, man! So then, I started to get desperate. I just needed an idea. I know it should be like my kind of thing, the niche that I'm creating or whatever, but I just needed something. I was panicking, alright? So this isn't a joke, I literally just googled what's trending, but none of it was working. Like the NyQuil chicken thing, I don't think that was real, ever. You could do Ned and the Try Guys, SNL Ned and the Try Guys, nah, that's too much. There's that $100,000 couch thing.
Joking about putting my card information.
Which is really funny. I felt bad for her at first, but then I saw everybody else hated her and I was like, okay, we're doing this now? None of that has to do with like creating something, and definitely doesn't have anything to do with the story. Well, maybe actually no, the couch and the Ned thing are pretty interesting, but not my type of story. I mean, hey, as long as I'm making something for people to watch, it doesn't really matter, right? I mean, sometimes I run out of words, but my brain says, no, keep going. So I was just frustrated with all of that. And with that frustration came the idea for this video. What's the point of all of this? Like, is any of this worth it, all right? Because it's not just me. It's not just me. It's a bunch of like other people. I see like a lot of really funny and talented people with cool personalities on like a bunch of different apps and whatever, and like nobody's appreciating it. That comes across as kind of entitled, and I get that. You don't owe me a single thing. And if, oh my gosh, am I begging? No! What's the point of putting in hard work and effort when all you have to do is take an idea that has literally been done thousands of times, get a screaming buffoon to say it again as if he's interesting, and then put every color perceivable by the human eye into the thumbnail? What's the point of quality? This is. A fair warning though, this is gonna get a bit corny. It's already started. I was just feeling like a little upset and whatever, like why wouldn't anybody watch my stuff? Then I started to watch it. I'm not really sure why. And then I watched like another video and another one, and like I kept watching them, and I just started laughing, and like I just kept watching them because I really liked them. You know what? I was proud of it. And it's not even just that. If I would get like maybe 2 or 3 comments, you know, talking about how you're so funny and wow, this is actually really good stuff, man. Keep it up and you're gonna do great one day. And then this one comment from Instagram telling me that I'll never be good at piano, but we don't have to talk about that one. The point is that quality is determined by whether you enjoy it or not by how many people see it or like it or whatever. And I can kind of speak on a small scale from experience. Look, I've made a bunch of like shorts and whatnot. Some of them almost no one will see, some of them randomly a lot of people will see, and I don't think that's because one is necessarily better or worse than the other. It's just how it works. Whether it takes you 30 minutes or 3 weeks to make it, the quality is just determined by whether you enjoy it, and if you enjoy what you make, keep doing it. But at the same time, don't focus too much on quality. I know that goes against what I've been saying, but hold on, I have a point to make. Not remember where I read this, but there was this one thing that happened in a college class somewhere. Yep, that's super reliable. Like, just trust me, bro, it happened. Photography class, a professor splits his class in half, gives one group the assignment to come up with the best photo they can, and gives the other group an assignment to take 100 photos. Now, you think that the group who had to focus on making the one greatest photo they could would make a better photo. But because the 100 photo group had so much time and liberty to just go out and experiment and figure out in the real world what makes a good photo, they got some that were just as good, if not better. Don't just make something just because people will see it. Actually try and make it good, but at the same time, don't focus on making it so good that you never actually make it. While I'm here, let me take this time to say to the 173 people that actually are are part of this, I appreciate all of you. I don't care if something I make gets 2 views. The 2 of you are great, and what do you want from 7-Eleven? You get you know what I'm saying, yeah? To the question of which is better, quality or quantity, the answer is yes. Just keep doing what you like doing and make sure that you're actually putting stuff out that you like, because even if only 4 people watch it, at least you'll know it'll have at least 1 like. But in all seriousness, I do need people to start watching this more. I quit my job for this. I have school fees to pay. I haven't eaten in 3 days, please! If you liked the video, then like the video and subscribe, because please, that is my sign off if you did not know. Okay, and goodbye.
In this video, we're going to guide you on the journey to 1,000 YouTube subscribers, but in order to do that, I need your help. So, before the end of the intro, answer this question in the...
Another thing I do is that I try and add something at the end that I can cut off and make it funny, but I'm not really sure what to do for this video.